100 degrees outside today. It's way too hot. Mwah. Hey, Dustblind. Congrats on getting first, sweetheart. Sweetheart, how you doing? um, hi, Kazi. I didn't need to do lawn work at my grandma's today. Her lawn didn't need it today. it's kind of struggling in this heat. So I didn't know what to do with my morning and afternoon. Um, um, so yeah, I uh, I did. Um, Thank you, Kazi. Thank you. I did do some laundry. Um, I just kind of stayed inside because it's too hot outside. It's gonna be even hotter tomorrow. Um, so I did do some shopping for trainer cards for the Draft Cube online today. Um, I need just a few more to finish the cube. Um, I was sitting there looking at the cart on the website, and I was like, well, and there's some other cards in the cube that I was like, oh, maybe this could use another copy. I was like, well, no, I'll just put stuff I have right in my binder in the cube, and then I'm done. So, um, I bought two colorless energies. Um, Apparently, they're copies from the Pokemon TCG Classic, which is the $300 product, or I don't know how much it was. If it's 300, 800, I don't know. Hi, Pie. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Hope you're staying cool. It is 100 degrees outside. It's gonna be 103 tomorrow. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Pokemon TCG Classic product was it came out I think in 2020. I don't know. It was a couple years ago, and it's just it's three decks. All the cards in the deck are foil. None of the cards are tournament legal, and it's three decks. One focusing on me too. Yes, I stayed inside all day, and I'm fine. I'm fine. I did. I went and fed the fish in the pond today. Um, this morning, so I did go outside, but not for very long. Um, and so it's three decks. One focusing on Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur from base set, and with a supporting cast of other cards from various points in the game's history. Um, and you can look up game. So it's meant to be played with, I guess. There's no. Hi, Lexi. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Hi, Floop. Thank you for the water and the stretch. Thank you. Amazing. That's good to hear. For some reason, the frickin' Twitch, the chat thing on mobile is not auto scrolling. That's really annoying. Why aren't you doing that? What the heck? You missed me. I missed you, Lexi. Anyway, it's the decks aren't like they're not really even balanced in play against each other. I think the Charizard deck is just the best one because it also has, I think it has Rocket Zapdos, and I think that's one with Ho-Oh, maybe. Um. Anyway, I got two copies of Double Colorless Energy from the classics, the TCG Classic in Japanese. Their cards are in Japanese, but that's okay. It's just Double Colorless Energy. Hi Moonlight, how you doing, sweetheart? There's the ad break. We'll see if You guys actually get ads? Why aren't you auto scrolling? You stupid app. Alright, I'm gonna close it and reopen it. Why? Why? Why must you be like this? Okay. Well, we'll see if that. I don't know. Anyway, so I got 2 copies of Colorless Energy, double colorless, and I bought 2 copies of Sky Pillar, which is a stadium that makes it so Pokemon on the bench can't have damage dealt to them, can't put damage counters on them. Oh my goodness, this stupid app. And I bought a Grimsley's Move. It was 99 cents. Anyway, I got those. 2 Sky Pillar, 2 double colors energy, another Grimsley's Move. I managed to pull one in those packs I got at Walgreens. So that's nice. And yeah, and the seller that I bought the 2 double colorless energy from had this thing where you buy 3 cards and you get a 15% off of the 3, 3 or more. And I browsed through the pages of their stuff, and I had a couple Yukimori cards. I got a Yukimori card. There was a Natu, but it was already in somebody's cart. There's a Centret, but it was $5. And an Ekans. I didn't get the Ekans. I got a Ammonite. I got an Ammonite that Yukimori did for like one of the Neo sets. All right, let's get you your praise, Floop. Oh, let me stretch real quick. How you doing, Moonlight? But it's good to see you, Lexi. It's good to see you. I'm glad to hear you're doing amazing. Oh, did I ask how you were, Kazi and Dusklight and Floop? I hope I did. I hope I did. Welcome back from the Epic, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. You just got sick from playing VR? Oh no. Alright, here's your praise, Floop. Floop, I'm very, very proud of you, sweetheart. You worked very, very hard this week. Very, very proud of you. Good bird, Floop. I'm very, very proud of you. You're a very, very pretty bird. Very, very pretty bird. Floop, you are deserving of love. And you are, sorry, said that wrong. You are loved and deserving of love. Okay, there's your prize, Floop. I'm very, very proud of you, Floop. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water real quick. That's pretty dry. Okay, that's gonna be really annoying for when I'm not streaming ASMR and can't just look at chat on my screen, on my monitor. That's gonna be really annoying. That's gonna be really annoying. I want you to. I want you to auto scroll. Why aren't you doing that? That's so annoying. Okay, let me check. Does it do that when I'm just watching someone stream? Okay, hold on. Let's see. I don't think so. So it's just the stream manager being weird. That's annoying. Yeah, it just loads it from the top for some reason. Okay. That's annoying. All right. Okay. Just heads up, I'm going to be doing some mouth sounds now, so if those aren't your cup of tea, I completely understand. Please feel free to mute the tab, step away, go get a snack, go brush your teeth, floss, mouthwash, do all the things, especially if you're getting ready for bed. It'll probably just be a couple minutes here. All right. I will when I go to bed. Hi, Kimty. Apologies if I am slow to respond to your chat messages while I'm doing my sounds. Also, the frickin' stream manager thing on the Twitch mobile app is being stupid and not auto-scrolling chat. So I have to scroll manually whenever someone types something in chat to see it on my phone. Hopefully that's fixed tomorrow. Otherwise I'm gonna be not happy. I will not be happy. Anyway. How are you, Kimty? How are you, sweetheart? Sorry, burp. All right. Thank you, Moonlight. Thank you for the mouse sounds, deem sweetheart. Thank you. I would do okay. I would do okay, Kivty. I am just very upset at the mobile app right now. Can I just watch my own stream? Can I just do that on mobile? Will that actually just work better? Used to think my voice was wired. What does that? What does that mean? Like I sounded like a robot? Oh no. Weird? You thought I sounded weird? That's not very nice. But I'm doing okay, Kipsy. I'm doing okay. I didn't have to do lawn work today at my grandma's because her lawn didn't need it today, and it was, but it was also 100 degrees outside. So I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that. That's good. If a stream of a stream of a stream of your stream that you can watch, you can help. Okay, it's auto scrolling here, so I don't know what's going on. Anyway, that might just have to be the solution if it's still doing that tomorrow. Um, I hope it's not. But I'm doing okay. I stayed inside all day because it's freaking hot outside. Um, and I ordered some Pokemon cards to finish the cube. Um, so those will get here probably the next week and a half. But yeah, I'm glad you don't think I sound weird, Katie. Thank you. I don't know how to feel about you thinking it sounds hot, but thank you. I'll take the compliment, I guess. Also, it is Friday, so I did remember to post these today, and I was able to post them before like 4 p.m. because I was home. Um, so if you missed those, they're up there now. This week was just um, fishnets and the white thigh highs. So if you want those, they're there on Twitter and Blue Sky. If you missed them. Yesterday was awful. I'm sorry to hear that, Floop. 38 degrees Celsius or 49% humidity. 49%? Oh my goodness. You have a request for a trigger add-on to your praise? Okay. Okay. Do Good bird for Floop. And don't lick me. I saw that.
Floop. You're a very, very good bird, Floop. Floop, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting. Spending time with us on the stream. Thank you. Hi, Glue Sniffer. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, sorry. Almost swallowed my tongue there. Sorry, that was gross. How you doing? Oh, it's Casey. Okay, hi Casey. Hi Casey. I was trying to remember where, because that's not a first time chat message, so. You're fine, Casey, you're fine.
But you want a dog clicker? Yeah, I don't think I have a I can put one on the throne. Yeah, I don't have anything that can approximate such a sound. You somehow don't have any lick emotes. Whew. Floop can't lick me anymore. Let's go. You're okay, Casey. I hope you're doing well, Casey. It was good to see you, sweetheart. Hope you've been well. Any more? Yeah.
But I can look into putting one on the throne, Katie. I can do that. Yeah, I don't really have anything that.
I don't think I have anything that I can approximate with a clicker that can make a related sound. I don't think I have anything. I don't think I do.
Oh, I see, I see. Floop, you're a very, very good bird. But I'm glad to hear you're doing okay, Casey. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. It's okay. They're just being themselves. It's fine. This is actually pretty tame. They've gotten way worse than this before, so it's fine. It's fine. Good bird, Floop. Good bird, 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 good bird. Good bird, Floop, good bird. Yeah, well, Katie can still lick me.
Why you guys like licking me? Stop it. No. Don't do that. But I'm glad you don't think I sound weird anymore, Katie. That's good. That's good. I appreciate you not telling me I sound weird. That's very kind of you. Thank you.
It's okay, Casey, it's okay. It's a bit we have here, I guess. Good bird, Floop, good bird, good bird, good bird, good bird, good
that weird? You still think I sound weird? Huh?
Oh, thank you, Floop. Thank you. You can meow. It's fine. It's fine, Casey. You don't have to apologize. I have a lot of people here that meow. Yep. Good bird, the flip. Good bird, good bird, good bird, good bird, good bird, good bird, good bird. Flip, thank you for being who you are and doing what you do. I think things are on the better place, in my humble opinion. Anyway.
Your animal kind of sound. I think you would go hoo. You would hoot like an owl, because that's what you are. That's what your OC is, right? An owl. Yeah.
Good bird, Flip. Good bird. Good bird. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good bird. Good bird, Flip. Good bird. 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 You're such a good bird. Yes, you are. Oh, look at you. Such a good bird. Yes, you are. Good bird, Flip. Good bird. 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 You're such a good bird. Yes, you are such a good bird. Good bird. Good bird. Good bird. Good bird.
An aura. Okay. All right. I don't have a clicker, Katie. I can snap. I can snap, but I don't think that's. I don't think that would have the same effect. But I guess that's up to you. Why is Hooter censored? Because Moonlight said shooters as a typo. It is a typo. It's probably autocorrect. And it's the whole thing. Yeah, when you typed it, I don't know. Is autocorrect being a jerk? Yeah. There needs to be a femboy Hooters. I'm sure there is somewhere. Maybe, I don't know. The correction message? I have no idea then. I don't know. Maybe because I had an asterisk already.
Alright, Katie. Here's your praise. No, it's a restaurant that employs very pretty ladies as their waiters, and they wear tight t-shirts and shorts. Apparently their wings are really good. I don't know. I don't think there's one anywhere near me, so I've never been. Katie, you work very, very hard. And very, very proud of you. You're a very, very good girl. Katie, you are loved and deserving of love. I'm very, very proud of you, Katie.
All right, there's your praise, Katie. All right. Okay, next is some RRs. Sorry, burp. All right. Want a good puppy, Katie? Okay. Now, I don't have a clicker. I can snap, but I don't think that has the same effect, right? I know you can snap it to get a dog's attention and stuff, but what is that? What is what kind of test is that, Floop? What is it? What? Like, just is that clicking speed? Oh, okay. So okay. Why? Why? I don't need to click the mouse. Clicks per second. Oh, okay. I don't want to ruin my mouse.
That's the clicker. Oh, I see. You're trying to be funny, huh? You're trying to make a joke, Flip. Oh my goodness. Katie, thank you for being here. Thank you
Hi Gunther. How you doing, sweetheart? Hope you've been well. Hope you had a good week. It's Friday. It's a very cute emote.
Good puppy, Katie. Good puppy. You're a very, very good puppy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good puppy. Oh, look at you, such a good puppy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good puppy. Good puppy, Katie. Good puppy. You're a very, very good puppy. Yes, you are. Good puppy, Katie. Good, good puppy. 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 Good puppy, Katie. Good puppy. Oh, look at you, such a good puppy. Yes, you are. Such a good puppy. Good puppy. Good puppy. Good puppy. Good puppy. Mwah.
You got a new phone today? Nice. I'm glad to hear you've been doing okay. Thank you, Katie. Thank you for the redeem, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully that was alright for you. I think we're all caught up on redeems now. Pretty sure. Good kitty from Moonlight. Okay. Yeah, I'll do the squats first. Sorry. Cord. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bye. What kind of smooches do you want, Floop? Hey, give me one moment to blow my nose real quick. I will be right back. Hi, Muck. Were you just sitting there waiting? Did you have that like pre-typed into the chat box, and you were like, you had your finger shaking over the enter key? Okay.
How are you, Mac? How you doing, sweetheart? Moonlight. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting. Spending time with us on the streams. Thank you. Always good to see you. Always good to see you, Moonlight. You worked very good kitty, Moonlight, good kitty. You're a very, very good kitty. Yes, you are such a good kitty. Very, very good kitty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good kitty. Good kitty, good kitty, good kitty, good kitty, good kitty, good kitty, good kitty. Such a good kitty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good kitty. Oh, look at you, such a good kitty. Yes, you are. Good kitty, good kitty, good kitty, good kitty, good kitty.
There you go, Moonlight. Thank you for the good kitty redeem, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. Hope that was okay for you. What smooches do you want, Floop? Oh, you said the awesome ones? Okay. Okay. On the forehead, please? Okay. Alright. Let's see if the stream manager thing is working now. We'll see.
I don't know if these sound like they're on your forehead, but this is about the best I can do right now.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Channel Phoenix. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? Good to see you. This is probably a big tonal shift from whatever you were playing. Apologize. Uh, I think Muck's gone, so I gotta do this myself. Hi, CJ. There we go. There we go. I spelled it right. Heck yeah. But please go give Show Phoenix some love, please, please. They're awesome. They have great energy. Um, much more than me. Um, but please give them some love. Give them a follow. They play. They do a variety of games. They play some Tomodachi Life. the new one occasionally, and yeah, it's a good time. Spell your name wrong all the time. I see, I see. But hi CJ, how you doing? It's right on your nose. Okay, gotcha. Um, but oh right. Sorry. Oh, welcome, Rangers. Welcome, welcome. If you don't know me, I am Ketchup the Bear, your local competitive variety streamer. I do ASMR streams like this every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And the rest of the week, we play games. On Mondays, we play Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. On Tuesdays, we play Monster Hunter Stories 3. On Thursdays, we play Monster Hunter Rise with Aerie. And on Saturdays, we play Destiny 2 with an assortment of people. Top of beak, basically. Okay. um, and yeah, I hope you enjoy your stay. If you enjoy the content, please consider giving us a follow. It'd mean a lot. We are nearing 1,150, which is nuts. I felt like we were just at like 11, 11, 11. So, uh, 1,111. That was a fun number. Thank you for the follow, Shadow Phoenix. Thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy your stay. And please go give Shadow Phoenix some love, please. And thank you. And thank you for trusting me with your community, Shadow Phoenix. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, thank you. Please do not worry about sticking around, sweetheart. Please take care of yourself. Get some food, get some water. Take care of yourself. Take your meds, take your vitamins if you haven't yet. And thank you for the raid, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, CJ. Thank you for the water and the stretch food. Thank you. Now it's shiny. What's shiny? Your beak? Oh, okay. But my day was good, CJ. I didn't. It's okay. It's okay, so thanks. Now you are. Now you are. No worries. um. But my grandma's lawn has been struggling in this heat, so I didn't need to go over today. Excuse me. I didn't know what the heck to do with my morning and afternoon. Um. I have no idea. I had no idea what to do with myself. Um. Uh. But yeah, I bought a handful of cards online to finish up the draft cube, at least so it's in a state where it's enough cards to be draftable. Um, as of now, I see, I see. Yeah, I don't know. The Twitch mobile app is being dumb for me in the stream manager. It's not auto scrolling chat for me, so if someone says something, I have to scroll my phone manually. It's pissing me off, man. um, I don't know why the let's refresh that. I don't know why it's saying why the bar is all purple. It shouldn't be all purple. It's not all funded. Um, but it's all purple. It's not. It's not all purple. Or it is all purple, but it's not all funded. Sorry, words. Goodness. Sheesh. It was at 1.99 and 50 cents, so 2 cents came out of nowhere. I don't know where that 2 cents came from. It's because purple is awesome. I don't know. It's just the thing being weird, I guess. Anyway, must be like a some currency thing. Hi, Clips. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? Anyway, I don't know why it looks like that right now. Okay. Hi, Nicole. How you doing? And your eye hurts? I'm sorry to hear that, Clips. Clips want some smooches. What kind of smooches would you like, Clips? Anyway, I don't know why it says the 3DO is like the bar is full. I don't know what's going on with that. It's probably just a bug. Um, I could refresh it, and it still looks like that. So anyway, it's not fully funded. And we were at maybe we're always at 199.52. Maybe we were. Um, we probably were. uh, anyway, some bug or something. I don't know what's going on with it. On your eye, make it feel better. An eye infection? I don't want to. I don't think I want to kiss your eye infection. Anyway, I guess we're done with your smooches, Floop. I don't know. Thank you for the smooch review, Floop. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, um, thank you for the raid shot of Phoenix. Thank you. You went around so much today. Oof. Oh yeah, let's talk about my day. Yeah. So I didn't have to go outside at all today. I didn't have to do lawn work today anyway. I did go outside to feed the fish. Um, but it was 100 degrees today, so I did not want to go outside at all. Um, yeah. um, yeah, and so I ordered a couple cards online for the draft cube because I went to my local game store yesterday. Um, yeah, it's yesterday. To see what cards they had that I could buy and put in the draft cube. I bought a lot of special energy cards, some pretty cool ones. Um, and yeah, so um, I bought double colorless energy, uh, Grimsley's Move, and two Sky Pillar stadium cards. Sky Pillar is a stadium that makes it so benched Pokemon can't have damage counters put on them or they can't take damage. And there's a lot of Pokemon in the cube that spread damage, so it seems like a good idea to put a couple in there. um, and the person that was selling the two double colorless energy had a thing where like you buy at least three things and you get a 15% off coupon or whatever. So I spent a couple minutes browsing their just pages of their cards on their page, and there were a couple Yukamori cards. There was a Natu that was already in someone's cart. Unfortunately, there's a Sentret that was like $5. I don't want to pay $5 for a Sentret. Um, and there was an Ekans wrapped around a tree from around the Delta Species era, I think, or Gen 3. And the one I ended up getting was I ordered a Yukamori Ammonite from one of the Neo sets from the Watsi era, which is pretty cool. It's in Japanese and pretty beat up, but it's still cool. So once I get those, the cube will be in a state where there's enough cards in it to draft. So, yeah. Okay. You give away free art and pancakes, muffins at your high school. Nice. Were the pancakes? Was it pancake muffins or pancakes and muffins? Both sound very good. I like muffins. Whenever I get a headache, it's usually an eye strain thing. So, you know.
Okay. Here's your smooches clips. Just heads up, we have the next ad break in about 5 minutes. About 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. Also, it is Femboy Friday. Today is Friday. I did remember to post ties today. So if you missed them, they're up on Twitter and Blue Sky. This week was fishnets and some of the white thigh highs. So if you missed those, they're up there on Twitter and Blue Sky. I did remember to post them today. If you missed them, they're up there.
I'm sorry your eye is infected. I hope that gets better soon. That sounds awful. I've had ear infections and those are no fun. No fun at all. Alright. We'll count down from 10 to 1. And then I'll be yours, smooches clips. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 2, 1, and 0.
Go Clips, thank you for this mooch dream, sweetheart. Thank you. All those are okay for you. So I had a weird dream last night. I don't remember really much about it. So there was a part where I was like walking. I was like, I need to go to my relative's house down the street for some reason. I don't remember why. But when I was lucid, when I woke up, I was like, I was walking away from their house. What was that? I'm walking down the street, and there's a church building down that way, so you can see the steeple over the neighborhood, the trees in the neighborhood and stuff. Anyway, so there's usually something visible in the distance over in that direction. Um, and I was walking, and then there was like this glowing, like very lit up tower in the distance. And I was like, "Whoa, what is that? That wasn't there before. That's not supposed to be there." Um, and I look at it, and then um, all of a sudden, I am on like the street's gone, and it's replaced by a body of water. In the distance is like this skyline, a cityscape, and Godzilla and King Kong show up for some reason, and then they start fighting each other. Like, um, King Kong is like perched on a building, and then and Godzilla is like breathing energy or whatever, and then they run at each other, and then they start dancing like that meme when the animated meme where they're fighting near the pyramid, and they just start dancing. And then they start slow dancing, and Godzilla turns into a horse for some reason, and he has like hooves, and he's like petting King Kong's back. That's all I remember that part. And then there's this other part where it takes place in this massive like warehouse convention place, and like I have like these superpowers or something, and like everybody's like, "Wow, you're so cool." I'm like, "This is weird. Why does everybody know who I am?" And there's like a guy. He's like, "You're great. This is awesome. You're so cool." And I don't remember. I don't remember what I did to make everybody like me. And it was lunchtime, so they're like, "Here, come get your lunch," and it's like only meats. Like you can only order meals that involve meat. And like my dad was there, and he got like a bowl of soup with like slabs of steak in it or something. And for some reason I was like, I really want lamb. Uh, so I waited in line or whatever, and I go up and I'm like, "Hey, can I have this?" And they're like, "Yeah, we already ordered it for you. It's right here." I'm like, "What? How did you know that?" It's like, "Oh, everybody knows who you are now." It was like, "What? This is weird." That's all I remember. It was like everybody was like, "You're so cool." They knew who I was because I like saved the world or something. I don't know. Maybe I beat up King Kong and Godzilla, who was a horse. Uh, Afterwards for some reason. I don't know. It was a weird dream. It was weird. Okay, Gunther. Good boy. Water, sugar, and a treat. Okay. Welcome back from the outbreak, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I appreciate it lots. Thank you. How long do these things expire? If there is a Best Buy date on these popped water lily seeds, it's might have been on the part you rip off. Anyway. Thank you for the tweet, Gunther. Thank you. Stretch. Okay. Hi, Kazi. Welcome back. It's okay. You didn't miss much. But it is from Boy Friday, so there are ties on Twitter and Blue Sky. I did remember to post this week, so if you missed them, they're up there. I was just talking about a weird dream I had. um, I was walking. I was like, okay, I need to go to my uncle's house, and it was nighttime. I don't remember why I had like I only remember this dream in bits and pieces, very fragmentary chunks. But I'm walking down the street, and I'm actually like when I woke up, I was like I was walking in the wrong direction. I was walking away from my uncle's house down the street, and then there was like this glowing, very bright illuminated like stone tower or like skyscraper thing in the distance. It was like green lights and spotlights and stuff. I'm like, what is that? That's not. Oh, wasn't there. That's not usually there. And I keep walking, and then the street turns into like a body of water, like a river way, and there's a cityscape at night, and Godzilla and King Kong show up, and they're like, "Whoa, they're fighting!" And there were like, I think there were people there. They were like, "Are they filming a movie?" I don't remember. Anyway, they started fighting. Um, King Kong punches Godzilla, and he goes, he goes flying over here, and then he gets up, and then King Kong is like perched on a building, ready to pounce on Godzilla, and Godzilla like breathes energy on the ground, and then they like run at each other, and then they start dancing like that meme, the animated meme when they of when they're fighting by the pyramid and then they just start dancing. They were doing that, but then they started like slow dancing. I don't know, it was weird. And then Godzilla turned into a horse, like a horse standing on its hind legs, and started patting King Kong on the back. And then that's all I remember of that chunk. I probably woke up because I had to pee or something. Uh, um, and then the other chunk of my dream last night was like it was in this big warehouse thing, like a convention or like a camp or something. And for some reason, everybody knew who I was. Like I was really popular, and I was like, I don't know why does everybody like me and know who I am. This is weird. Like I like saved the world, or I did something like cool with superpowers or something. I don't know. And they were like, "It's lunchtime. You need to get your lunch." And there was a like a food bar thing in this warehouse building thing we were in, and they only had meat dishes that with meat in it. And my dad was there, and he was in line in front of me, and he got it. His meal was like soup, but with like slabs of like cuts of steak in it. It's like okay, and for some reason, I was like, I really want lamb. In my head, I was like, I want lamb, and I get up to the lady to order my lunch, and she's like, "Oh, we made it already. It's right here." I'm like, "What? How did you know I was gonna ask for that?" It's like, "Oh, we know, everybody knows who you are. Of course we know who you are. You're this guy." But like, okay, and that's all I remember. It was really weird. Um, no idea where that dream came from. Where King Kong and Godzilla came from? Like, I don't know. This is weird. Um, very weird dream. It was very weird. All right, let's get you a good boy. Let's get you a good boy, Gunther. Thank you for being patient with me, sweetheart. Thank you.
Gunther. Thank you for lurking and chatting. Spending time with me on the stream. Thank you. Okay, sorry.
I just got it. An email from the person I bought a card from. I was like, oh no, did something happen? No. Okay, they were just asking for feedback. Okay. Because a while ago I ordered some Medizu singles online, and the tracking said they arrived the day they got to the post office. So I was like, oh no, something happened. And I messaged the seller, and they're like, oh, it's probably fine, just wait. And it was fine. And I did that for every other thing I ordered after that. So we'll see if it happens again. I hope it doesn't, because it's frustrating that you get an email like, "Oh, hey, your thing's here," but it's actually not. You gotta wait a day, because I don't know if it's somebody like the thing that they scan the 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 package at is like the post office or whatever to update their tracking. It's like, hey, it's actually here right now, or I don't know. It's weird. Okay, sorry.
Good. Good boy, Gunther. Good boy. You worked very, very hard this week. Very, very proud of you. Good boy, Gunther. Good boy. Good boy, 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 good boy. Good boy, Gunther, good boy. You're very, very, very good boy. Good boy, Gunther, good boy. Good boy, Gunther, good boy. Good boy, 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 good boy. Very, very good boy, Gunther. Gunther, thank you for being who you are and doing what you do. I think things are a better place in my humble opinion. Anyway. Good boy, Gunther, good boy. Good boy, Gunther, good boy. Good boy, Gunther, good boy. You're a very, very good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good boy. Good boy, Gunther, good boy. You're a very, very good boy. Yes, you are such a good boy. Good boy, Gunther, good boy. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. Good boy, Gunther, good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, Gunther, good boy. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good boy.
There you go, Gunther. Thank you for the redeem, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully that was okay for you. You're melting? Drink some water, Kipty. Oh no, drink some water. Put some ice in it. Because it's so good. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. So I don't know if you guys heard. But apparently Twitch is probably going to implement that they're going to train AI off of stream content on their platform. We'll see if that actually happens. That's going to be interesting. I don't even know what they use it for. Like, it's just people playing games, and like people do watch. Like, there are people watching copyrighted content on Twitch. Um, um, so I don't know. It's a leak. It's not actually Twitch announcing anything. So we'll see what actually goes on with that. I don't know. So we'll see what happens. It's apparently the next couple of months. I don't know. Discord, I don't know. Stuff's going on, man. Like, I don't know what they'd even use it for, like text to speech, but also that's like weird. That's really weird. Um, but I don't know. It's quite something. Would it just be like AI stuff? I don't know, man. want some hip hats, Gunther? Okay. Yeah, it's not like an official announcement by Twitch, so. Sorry. They did announce that they're beta testing putting GIFs, so maybe they'll let people. Maybe they'll use that to generate GIFs for people's streams. I don't know. It feels. It's just. I don't. I don't just don't know what they use. All of this, like billions of terabytes of training data. Like there's so much content streamed on Twitch in a day. Like I don't. I don't know. Maybe that's why they want it. They just want it. I don't know. Excuse me. Sorry. Goodness gracious. Oh, the hiccup burp thing. Are we? Ouchie. So, um, I was yapping about the draft cube a couple nights ago, and it was like, yeah, there's a Gengar card that does damage times the number of damage counters on benched Pokemon. That's not what it does. It just does damage based on the number. It's like 40 damage plus uh 40 times or 40 plus the number of damage counters on the opposing Pokemon, the defending Pokemon. So I was wrong about that. But there are a lot of Pokemon in the cube that do spread damage. Um, I don't know if that's just like an archetype or thing they have going on for like psychic and dark types in the TCG. That would make sense to me, I suppose. Um, like Spectrier, and there's a Miss Magus and there's a Gengar that lets you snipe things from the bench. And yeah, so um, there's this guy on YouTube. I don't remember his name. Hold on, let me see if I can't find it. But he talks about cubes and does um, like cube retrospectives about sets, like talking about which cards from which sets impacted like cards in like cube drafting and stuff. Um, let's see. His name is Ben Grove, and I was listening to those before bed a couple nights ago. I was like, oh, I'm taking notes on this and this and this. And there's a trainer card from like Team Rocket Returns or something from like the Gen 3 or 4 era. Like it's called POW Grab Hand. I don't know. It's like a robot thing. It's a trainer card that's like a really good gust of wind, or it's a gust of wind effect with other stuff. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I look it up online and it's like $30 a copy because I guess it was only printed in hollow. Um, so I don't have that card in the cube. I did think about buying a couple more copies of Gust of Wind. So if you don't know, um, like base the meta from like base set to through Rocket, right, and through the gym sets, Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge, or whatever it's called. Um, the meta was like very heavily weighted towards the trainer cards from base set and jungle and fossil and stuff, like Bill, Professor Oak, energy removal, uh, up power defense, like um, the item cards that give you 20 more damage on your attack for a turn when it reduces damage you take. I don't remember those. I think it's just up. Is it just up power? I don't remember. Cards like that were very oppressive, very heavily used because they're just very good. Um, especially something like energy removal. Um, so like a lot of like tournament winning decks and like top eights of tournaments hosted by Wizards were like mostly trainer cards, um, and not a ton of Pokemon. So, for one tournament, Wizards implemented the Prop 15-3, which was you can only have 15 trainer cards in your deck, and you can only have 3 of each in your deck, a maximum. And Pokemon is a 4 per playset, like Magic. And it did not go very well. Like it hardly did anything because like the these trainer cards were just terribly oppressive. Like the meta was not very like, and also there just weren't a ton of them. And when they did print new ones, a lot of them just weren't very playable, especially the Pokemon wise. Um, Like Haymaker was so good, is good. Um, Hitmonchan is a very efficient attacker. Is a very efficient attacker. It's two fighting and a colorless for 40 on a basic Pokemon, which is really good. And there's Electabuzz. I don't remember what Electabuzz does. And Scyther, who resists fighting and is I think it's two colorless for Scyther's second attack. So three very efficient attackers. Um, they just they were uh, almost unstoppable. And in Jungle, they released Wigglytuff, which had a Poke Power or something called Do the Wave, and it did stuff based on the number of Pokemon on the bench or something. I don't remember, but it was really good at sweeping. Like you set up Igglytuff and Igglybuff, whatever it's called. um, Wigglytuff, and you just sweep. Hi Nibiru, how you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? Anyway, Gust of Wind was printed in base set, and Gust of Wind lets you switch one of your opponent's it lets you switch your opponent's defending Pokemon with one on their bench. So you can use it to bring up a basic they're working on powering up or evolving, bring that up for a KO. Gust effects are very good. Nowadays, they haven't reprinted a card with the name Gust of Wind. Pokemon will reprint effects on cards. They don't really reprint cards with their card name. Besides stuff like, well, now Gust of Wind is called Boss's Orders or Lysander or something like that, which does the same thing. Um, and So anyway, Prop 15.3, 315, whatever, I think it's 15.3, didn't really work and none of the players liked it. So they scrapped it. Um, but after the base through Rocket, when Neo came out, the Wizards implemented a rotating format. So there was a format that was base through the newest set, and then the set the format that they used in the last handful of uh, uh, is it Super Trainer Showdowns, STSs. That's what Wizards called them. Um, they used the I don't remember what it's called. One is called Modified, and I think that might have been anyway. The format used for tournaments was Rocket through the Neo sets. So it's Rocket, the gym sets, and up through the most recent Neo sets in 2002 and stuff. So that rotated out all these super powerful trainer cards from base through fossil. So no more Bill, no more Professor Oak. Um, Maybe Bill? I don't know. No more energy removal. No more double colorless energy. Stuff like that. So anyway, and then that format was dominated by Feraligatr, like oppressively so. Um, Feraligatr, um, and before base out phased out or rotated out, right? Blastoise decks were really big too with the um, brain dance ability and stuff. Anyway, Feraligatr was just really strong. I don't remember what Feraligatr does, but it's a sweeper thing. You set up Feraligatr and you just sweep. Um, and then um, there's a Slow King, a Slow King printed, but Watsy was also in charge. So Watsy was in charge of distributing the Pokemon cards, and running the tournaments and stuff and printing them. And they were in charge of translating them. And a lot of their translations were wrong. But Watsy ruled that you played the cards as printed. I think they still do that for the most part. Maybe not. I don't know. Um, Anyway, Slowking's ability makes it so it shuts off your opponent's ability to play trainers. Um, it's either that or Pokemon ability. It turns off Pokemon abilities, Poke powers. I think it's trainer cards. I think. Well, let me look that up real quick. I want to make sure I get that right. Anyway, they translated it incorrectly, so it's supposed to only work while Slowking is in the active slot. But they print how WotC printed it and translated it. It works where Slowking can just sit on your bench. King. As in, okay, let me just look it up here. Okay, let's see. King Neo Genesis. Let's see. So its Pokemon power is called Mind Games. Whenever your opponent plays, okay, it doesn't shut off trainer cards. It makes it so whenever your opponent plays a trainer card, they have to flip a coin. If heads, that card does nothing, and put it on top of your opponent's deck. So, and that's only supposed to act. The Pokemon card designers, the game designers, intention was for that only to be usable while Slowking is in the active slot, but that's not how WotC printed it. So Slowking was, before Feraligatr was printed, Slowking decks were very, very good. They were very impressive in the meta. And then there was the big three. So there was Slowking, Feraligatr, and then Big Fire, which played Typhlosion and Entei cards and stuff, and Blaine's Arcanine to just kind of accelerate energies and hit your opponents pretty hard early game before they get set up. Anyway, and then later they printed a Crobat card that was the grass type attacker that the game desperately needed to help combat Feraligatr. So, yeah, I don't actually know how that ended up turning out because I only know all of this because of Ruby Retro's. If you haven't watched them, Ruby Retro um, did a. I don't. They haven't uploaded in like 2 years, but they have like half-hour long videos documenting the what's it called? Competitive history of the Pokemon trading card game and like documenting the top 8 decks and stuff. The decks that made it in the top 8 cut of these tournaments and things. So those videos are very good. They're very good. Stretch. Good point, Nibiru. Okay. I I am not a religious person, but I like I like Jesus. But I don't consider myself a religious person. I was raised Mormon, not practicing anymore. But I like the guy. He's cool. He says some cool stuff. I like him. Thank you, never. Thank you. You're very sweet. Um, it's not irrelevant at all. Sorry, a tangent. Um, but I was in so where I grew up. Um, we could take seminary in junior high, starting in junior high and high school, where there was a little um, Mormon owned property across the parking lot from the junior high and high school that we would go for a school period during the day for religious studies. And every year would rotate a book. So Mormonism has uh, um, my scripture is like my like physical book of like the Bible and stuff is like 2 pounds because they call it a quad because it has um the Bible, the Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. So that's 4 books. You can split that into further books, right? The Old and New Testament. Anyway, so I carry my scriptures around school, like every other day on A and B days, because we had 8 classes every semester, but we'd only have 4 classes a day, so they'd switch every other day, right? So every other day I would be carrying around my 2 pounds of scriptures in my scripture bag. Um, yeah, and yeah, seminaries they teach you all the weird stuff. So um, Joseph Smith in Doctrine and Covenants or somewhere, I don't remember where, but he says what to do when encountering a like a spiritual being to determine if it's an angel or like a resurrected being or a demon or like a devil or like Satan. So what you do is really goofy. If like someone appears to you like an angel or something pretending to be an angel appears to you, you offer to shake its hand, and if it refuses to shake your hand, then it's just a spirit giving you a message from God or something. If it shakes your hand and you feel like you can feel its hand in your hand, that's a resurrected being, um, like Jesus or something like that. And then if he shakes your hand but you don't feel anything, that's a evil spirit sent by Satan. It's where they teach you all the weird stuff that they don't teach you in Sunday school at church. Hi, Wow. How you doing, sir? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Um, yeah. So, seminary was an experience. One of my one of my seminary teachers, um, he had a he was also the one that gave me my seminary graduation plaque or whatever at the graduation ceremony. So we had a seminary graduation and high school graduation ceremonies. Um, but uh, when he was younger, like when he was a young man, he was working this job in construction where they like pump the insulation up into the attic, like the fiberglass stuff. And there's this big tumbling machine that like fluffs it up and then spits it out a hose, right? And his arm got caught in there. Like he was wearing leather gloves, I think, and the finger of his glove got caught in this tumbling machine that like fluffs up the insulation and spits it out a hose. And it grabbed his hand and then um, it basically almost twisted his uh, arm off from like halfway up the forearm. It's not a very pleasant story, but it happened. Um, and he passed out, and then he woke up in the hospital, and his hand was next to his elbow, and it was just attached by this little bit of skin, and he had it stitched back on. Um, I don't know. That guy was cool. A lot of my teachers in seminary were um, pretty cool. But I've been good. Well, I've been good. I didn't have to do lawn work at my grandma's today because her lawn has been struggling in this heat, and it's was not necessary to mow it today, which is fine with me because it was 100 degrees outside. So I've just been staying inside, staying cool. No need to go outside this weekend. Um, but yeah, and I ordered some Pokemon cards off of eBay for to finish the Pokemon Cube, or at least get it in a state where it's there's enough cards in it for a draft. I needed 20 more trainer cards, and I just did not have that many, so I um, ordered some off of eBay. I bought 2 colorless energies, some stadium cards, and a Grimsley's move because it's dark type support. Um, and I treated myself to a Yukamori card. Yukamori is an illustrator for Pokemon cards. They're the one that does the little clay models that look like they're made out of fondant. My aunt calls them the donut Pokemon cards because they look like they're made out of frosting or fondant. They're very cute, very, very charming. And the person I bought the colorless energies from has this thing where buy 3 get 15% off, right? So I bought their 2 copies of double colorless energy, and I just spent a couple minutes browsing their page, looking for a cheap one to throw in there, and there was a Natu, made by illustrated by Yukamori, but it was already in somebody's cart. And then I saw they had a Sentret, a Yukamori Sentret card, but it was $5. I don't need to spend $5 for a Sentret card. And then I saw an Ekans from around the Delta species block because it was a fire type Ekans. It's a very cute one, but I didn't want that one. I kept looking, and they had a Japanese Yukamori Ammonite card from one of the Neo sets, so I ordered that. It's very beat up, but I wanted Ammonite because it's a fossil Pokemon. But my day was good. My day was good. Okay, sorry, Naburu. Let's get you your good boy. Sorry. All right.
Alright. Okay. Oh shoot, we are approaching the 2-hour mark. So we probably have time for like one more redeem after this one. Just being generous to myself, time-wise. We probably have time for one more. We'll write out tonight. I don't know to who Melty is live. Let's see. She's been going for an hour. So if Melty is still live, when we're done, we'll rate Melty. I don't know if we have anyone else. Piscapanda is live. I think that's it. I think that's it. Good boy, Naburu, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting. loud. Sorry. Sounds like that one was loud. Good boy, number. Good boy. Good boy, number. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Thank you for being who you are. Doing what you do. I think it makes all the better place. In my humble opinion, anyway. You're a very, very good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy.
Squats? Okay. Fine.
Good boy, Naboo. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. You're such a good boy, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good boy. A very, very good boy, yes you are. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, Naboo. Good boy. You're such a good boy, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good boy. Good boy, Naboo. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, you're such a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy.
Okay. There you go, Nibiru. Thank you for the redeem sphere. Thank you, thank you. Hope that was okay for you. Alright. Sorry, big yawn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright. I'm very excited. The cube will be done in a couple weeks. Excuse me, maybe 1 week. I don't know if they'll arrive next week. We'll see. Okay. The retro game convention that I go to, or try to go to every year. Oh, sorry, Nibiru. Only I have the setting so only mods, myself, and VIPs can post links. If that was a link, apologies. It's just to combat those darn bots. Those things are quite frustrating. Thank you for the water. Wow, thank you. I had an incident. I think it might have been last year. It was 2 years ago. It was probably a while ago. It was when we were at 500. So it was probably 2024. I got bot rated and followed. It was bad. um. So I had to spend and apparently Twitch has like no recourse for like if that happens to you, like because um if you get bot followed, like if they didn't like spam chat, I just had like 400 bots follow me in like the span of 2 minutes, um just from some guy. I don't know, it hasn't happened since. But yeah, that kind of I wouldn't say scarred me, but it definitely made me more vigilant. Um, uh, that's what got me to get Sorry Bot involved in the chat and stuff. Um, but I had to I spent like 2 hours after that stream blocking 500 bots to get them to stop following me, because you can ban something, like you can ban someone or a bot, but that doesn't keep them from following you. If you want to remove them from your follow count, you have to block them. So I spent 2 hours typing slash block blah 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 blah. uh, how do you get your ex to stop following me or you? But sorry, Nibiru. Was it a clip? Messed up your joke? It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I have to just have that on as a precaution. Well, we haven't had one of those um bots advertising like, hey, click here to go buy bot follows. Wait, what? I want real people following me, not bots. Oh, I see, I see. I see. Gotta call Scooby. Or no, I'm sure there's definitely been Scooby Doo episodes where like the monster was like real, right? Like I'm sure. Or like um Sammy? I don't know who that is. Sorry, I'm not familiar. Um what was I talking about? Sorry, I blue screened. But just heads up, we have the final ad break here in about 2 minutes. We'll be raiding out to Melty probably, if she's still alive. She's only been going for an hour, so probably Supernatural. Oh, okay, I don't know anything about Supernatural. I don't know anything. When did that show start? The premiere was September 13th, 2005. So I was 5 years old. When I was 5 years old, what was I doing? I was in kindergarten. That's probably in kindergarten. Um, so, um, yeah. Or does first grade start at 5? I think first grade starts when you're 6. When you turn 6 or 7. No, it's not 7. Because it was 8 in second grade. So maybe I was in first grade. But yeah, I don't know anything about it. Apologies. Yeah, I was probably in kindergarten or like just started first grade when when Supernatural started. So I was watching like Arthur and Curious George and Sesame Street. The finale was in 2020. Oh. It's a good bromance. That's what I believe I've heard that about it. I think that's the most I know about it. Does it involve ghosts or something? Or like monsters? Is it like a monster of the week kind of deal? Are they the monsters and ghosts, or do they like beat up monsters and ghosts, or do they just like talk talk the ghost down and then the ghost ascends or whatever? How does it work? I don't know if you can hear me. There's some ad break. I don't know anything about it. Nothing. Um, yeah. There was that show. Um, I think it's a Brit. I'm pretty sure it was a British show. Where like these time portals would open and then like dinosaurs and stuff like that would come through the portal, and then there was like a secret government agency that it was their job to like track down the portals and things that came through the portals and put them back or something. Um, and like I don't remember how it ended, but there was I think the last couple episodes, the last like arc was portals opened from the future, where there was a like the apex, like humans were extinct or something, and the apex predator was like a super advanced bat thing. They didn't have eyes, like the that seems to be a trope. I don't know, like there's the alien thing from that um Will Smith movie with his son, After Earth or whatever, like the space aliens that don't have uh sight organs, but they can sense like the pheromones and hormones that are like the fear response in humans to track their prey or whatever. Is that just like a trope of like an eyeless? And the xenomorph doesn't have eyes, right? Maybe they do, but they're not obvious. So I guess maybe that's just a trope of like this alien apex predator of not having eyes, because we. I guess that makes sense because humans like we're very, you know, we communicate a lot through our faces. So having something with no eyes, I guess yeah, there's something maybe primal about that. Like your little lizard brain is like, oh, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know. Scary. It doesn't have eyeballs. Maybe there's something about that. Something to that. But also like Afterman by Dougal Dixon. Uh, I haven't read that whole book, um, but it's a speculative evolution project. It's one of the first ones, right, where he goes through these ages of the Earth after humans disappear for one reason or another, and what um, life uh, what evolves after that, right? So there's like big ungulates like deer, or deer specifically. They're still ungulates, I believe. Um, but ungulates have like things like the niche is occupied by deer, were left vacant for some reason. So rabbits and evolved to fill that role. So there's like the rabbits with really long legs, and the things that hunt them are giant rodents with like shear like teeth and things like that. And there's an apex predator, and there's bats. There's a bat that just kind of sits still, and its ears are shaped in a way, its face is shaped in a way to mimic like an open flower. So it just sits there and waits for an insect to land on its face, and then it eats the bug. There's another one that you've probably seen an image of it, but it's a giant like flightless bat that walks on its hands like Sebulba, and grabs with its feet. And it doesn't have eyes. And that thing is, I don't know if it's the originator of this concept of the sightless apex predator, but it's definitely one of the firsts. Gotta be. It's cool. It's a very cool concept. Hi, Red King. How you doing, sweetheart? No worries. How you doing? Those are quite the emotes. All right, but we'll be raiding out here in a couple minutes. Thank you for the first time chat, Red King. Thank you.
Mwah.
How you doing? Oh, and before we go, in case you didn't know or haven't seen them, it is Friday, so it is Femboy Friday. Sorry, goodness, I had no warning for that one. I apologize. um, but I did remember to post these on Twitter and Blue Sky today, so if you missed those, they're up there on Twitter and Blue Sky. This week is some fishnets and some white thigh highs. Okay, sorry. So by one. I haven't seen one of those card swipe emotes in forever. I hope you're doing well, Red King. I hope you had a good week. I hope you have a good weekend. Anyway, yeah, okay. Give me a moment to swap my headphones and we'll get the right going here. I will be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Okay. Melty is on a BRB's screen. Okay. Let's see. Oh, she's back. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go say hi to Melty. Please give Melty lots of love. She's awesome. She's super sweet. Her ASMR is some good stuff. If I didn't knock you out, she will. In a good way. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. For some Destiny 2 with hopefully Kazi. Kazi will maybe be there. I will see you guys tomorrow. Please take care of yourselves. Take your meds, take your vitamins if you haven't yet. Brush your teeth, floss, mouthwash, do all the things. Stay hydrated. It is very hot this weekend. It's 103 tomorrow. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate and love you all very much. Thank you for listening to me yap about cards again. I appreciate it. And yeah, thank you for the raid, Shadow Phoenix. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the follow, Shadow Phoenix. Thank you, thank you. But I will see you guys later. Please give Melty some love, give her a follow. She's awesome. Her stuff's good. Just does good ASMR. um, But good night, guys. I will see you later. Bye bye. Good night. Bye bye.